Welcome back to the AI Brief. This is episode 303. We're diving deep today into some really critical developments.
Absolute. We've got everything from major existential warnings to very practical, on-the-ground tech deployment.
I'm Leah, and with me is Amin. Our mission, as always, is to give you that essential briefing on what's really moving the needle in AI right now.
So today we're hitting that big open letter, calling for a halt on superintelligence.
Then we'll look at Amazon's new AI smart glasses for their drivers. Really interesting stuff there.
And a big one, the pretty significant job cuts and shakeup inside Meta's AI teams.
Plus, we'll do a quick run-through of other key updates and finish with some trending AI tools you might find useful.
Let's jump straight into that open letter. It's making serious waves.
It really is. This new letter, put out by the Future of Life Institute, it's basically demanding governments ban developing artificial superintelligence, ASI, until we know it's controllable and the public actually approves it.
And the language they use is, well, stark. They're talking human economic obsolescence, losing freedom, civil liberties, dignity, and control.
And even potential human extinction. I mean, that's about as high stakes as it gets.
Definitely not pulling any punches. And look who signed it. You've got AI pioneers like Yoshua Bengio and Jeffrey Hinton.
Right, the godfathers. Plus, big tech names like Steve Wozniak, Richard Branson. They also point to data showing, 64% of Americans support pausing ASI work until it's proven safe?
But here's the crucial counterpoint. Who didn't sign? Look at the leadership at OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, xAI, Meta, basically all the key labs pushing the frontier. They're absent. Only one current OpenAI staffer signed on.
So, okay, the pressure's mounting. You have these respected figures. Public opinion seems concerned. But if the companies actually doing the work aren't signing on, what's the real impact here? Is it just symbolic?
Well, I think you have to see it strategically. It might not make the labs stop tomorrow, voluntarily. But what it does do is get politicians and regulators cover.
Ah, okay. So it signals there's expert and public backing for intervention.
Exactly. It says, look, even AI pioneers are worried. The public is worried. You can act. It changes the political landscape around regulation, even if the CEOs didn't sign. That 64% figure, that's political ammo.
Makes sense. It shifts the conversation from an appeal to more of a political demand. Okay, let's pivot from those global warnings to something very tangible happening right now. Amazon's delivery drivers.
Yeah, this is fascinating. They're rolling out AI-powered smart glasses for their delivery fleet.
So what do these glasses actually do for the drivers day to day?
It's about augmentation. The glasses project info directly into the driver's vision, things like navigation directions, package scanning details, delivery confirmations. The idea is they don't have to keep looking down at their phone.
Right, efficiency. Keep their eyes up, hands-free. Seems logical.
And there's a hardware piece, too, a controller clipped to their vest. It's got swappable batteries for all-day use and, interestingly, a physical emergency button.
An emergency button. That's telling. It acknowledges the real world is messy, right? You still need that human backup, that quick way to call for help.
Precisely. And Amazon's talking about future upgrades, too, like the glasses spotting if you're about to drop a package at the wrong address, or identifying hazards like, a dog running out.
Okay, so AI trained to spot Buster before he spots the delivery driver. That's practical.
And adjusting brightness automatically in dim light. It's all about embedding that real-time data right into the workflow to boost efficiency and maybe even safety. It's that sci-fi augmentation, but for logistics.
Okay, now let's shift inside the tech giants themselves. We just talked about external pressure to slow down.
Yeah.
But internally, the race is clearly speeding up, sometimes brutally. Let's talk Meta.
Yeah, brutal feels like the right word here. A memo from their chief AI officer, Alexander Wang, confirmed they cut around 600 jobs across the AI division.
600. Which teams were hit?
It seems to be fair. That's their fundamental research unit plus some product and infrastructure teams.
Yeah.
It's quite widespread within AI.
But not every part of AI, right? What about their big superintelligence push?
Exactly. The TBD lab, which is focused on superintelligence and reports directly to Wang, was apparently untouched. The memo said the goal was smaller, faster teams needing fewer approvals. It's a clear signal about prioritizing speed.
This comes after some known friction, doesn't it? I remember reading about tension with FAIR researchers, including Jan LeCun, pushing back on new rules about publishing their work.
That's key context. FAIR always had this sort of academic vibe, open research, publishing papers. LeCun championed that. The new leadership under Wang seems to be pushing for a more closed, product-focused, accelerated approach.
So the new publication reviews were seen as, what, a threat to academic freedom.
Pretty much. A clash between the old guard's open research ethos and the new push for proprietary speed. And these job cuts, they really underscore that shift. It looks like Wang is streamlining, maybe consolidating power around his direct initiatives like TBD, and the traditional research structure is caught in that.
So the message is, get lean, get fast, focus on the strategic goals, even if it means ruffling feathers or letting go of established researchers. Win the race.
That seems to be the driving force. It's less about broad academic exploration now, more about focused, fast-track development, likely aimed squarely at competitors.
Okay, let's take a slightly slower pace now and run through some other important AI news that landed recently. Google had a big announcement in quantum computing.
Huge, potentially. They're calling it the Quantum Echoes algorithm running on their Willow chip. They claim a 13,000-fold speed advantage over classical supercomputers for certain tasks.
13,000 times faster. That sounds almost unbelievable. What kind of tasks are we talking about? Why does that speed matter?
Primarily complex simulations. Think drug discovery, designing new materials at the molecular level, problems that are just too computationally heavy for even the best regular supercomputers. This kind of speed up could dramatically accelerate research in those fields.
Okay, shifting to consumer tech. Samsung's entering the mixed reality ring.
Yeah, the Samsung Galaxy XR. It's an $1,800 headset running a version of Android for XR, powered by a Snapdragon chip. Pretty high in specs, 27 million pixel display, tracking cameras.
And AI integration.
Right, Gemini integration for things like navigation and search within that mixed reality view. It's a clear play against Apple and others in that emerging space.
On the legal side, Reddit's taking action.
Yes, they filed a lawsuit against Perplexity AI and a few other companies. The key accusation isn't just using content, but specifically circumventing technical safeguards, like robots.txt, to scrape copyrighted material for training AI models.
So it's about how they got the data, not just that they used it. That feels like an escalation.
It definitely targets the methods.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in major deals, Anthropic is reportedly negotiating a massive cloud computing deal with Google.
Billions of dollars, right? What's the focus?
Access to Google's custom TPU chips, their specialized AI hardware. This looks like Anthropic betting heavily on Google's infrastructure to compete with rivals, especially OpenAI, who rely a lot on Microsoft and NVIDIA. Securing that compute power is critical.
Interesting strategic move. And any news on the open source front?
Tencent released Hunyuan World 1.1. It's a model that can create 3D worlds from video or photos, and impressively, it can run on just a single GPU, making it quite accessible.
And finally, startup news.
Conversational AI startup Sesame just opened beta access for its iOS app. They raised $250 million, and the app is pitched as a voice assistant that can genuinely search, text, and think for you. Shows continued heavy betting on advanced AI agents.
Okay, lots happening across the board. Now let's focus on utility for you, the listener. What are some trending AI tools that could actually help boost productivity right now?
Right, let's highlight a few useful ones. First up, there's Atlas. This is actually OpenAI's new web browser with AI built right in. Think summarizing pages, finding info faster, all integrated.
A browser with native AI. Interesting. What else,
From
Jim?
NIA's 1.5. This is what they call an agentic system. It means it can handle more complex multi-step tasks on its own. If you're a developer, it's designed to speed up coding and task completion with less direct guidance.
Okay, useful for coders. What about for, say, online businesses?
Check out Lovable. It's an integration for Shopify. The idea is you can build an online store just by describing what you want using prompts. Could save a lot of setup time.
Building a store with prompts? Wow. Anything for managing personal info.
Yes, Hyperlink is getting attention. It's a local AI agent. That means it runs entirely on your computer, so it's private. It helps you understand and search through your own files and documents without sending anything to the cloud.
Local and private is a big plus for many people. One more.
How about Minutron? It tackles the problem of scattered information chats, emails, documents everywhere. It connects to them and creates a searchable digital memory. So you can ask it questions about past conversations or files, and it finds the answers.
Like searching your own brain, almost. Okay, some really practical tools there.
So we've gone from these huge calls to potentially halt AI progress, through Amazon putting AI literally in front of drivers' eyes, to the internal power struggles and restructuring at Meta. It's a real mix of speeds and stakes.
Which brings us to a final thought for you to consider. We see this public pressure campaign with AI pioneers calling for caution, demanding government action. We see the internal reality at places like Meta streamlining, cutting jobs, pushing for speed under new leadership.
So the question is, right now, who actually holds more sway over the pace of AI development? Is it the external pressure from activists and respected researchers? Or is it the chief AI officers inside these major companies driving strategy, restructuring teams, and deploying tech? Political will versus corporate velocity.
Something to chew on. That's our deep dive for today. To make sure you catch future updates and get this essential briefing fast, please follow the AI Brief wherever you get your audio.
And if you found this useful, share it with someone else who needs to stay informed on AI. Thanks for tuning in.